本人曾因权中华人民共和国。
I will do my utmost to unify society and to bring Hong Kong back to its normal course of development, because I think that is the aspiration of the great majority of Hong Kong people.
You talk to business people from around the world who have traveled their entire careers, and when you ask them to name their top 3 cities that they've been to, Hong Kong is most often in the top 3. It's just one of those places you don't forget.
It's got a buzz about it that very few cities in the world have. Everything happens in a higher gear here, and I think it just sort of bites you, and you get the bug of wanting to live in Hong Kong.
It's so beautiful and it's so big, and there's a harbor with all this boat traffic and a mountain behind these skyscrapers, and it's just this feast to your eyes.
Things are always moving 24 hours a day, maybe a little bit too fast, too quickly sometimes, but that energy drives us and drives our economy and drives a lot of what happens in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong's competitive advantages continue to revolve around the rule of law, a very strong, well-developed rule of law, and ancillary things like transparency and a corruption-free, largely corruption-free environment, freedom of the press.
And then there's the food and the chaos and the electricity and the energy, all that.
The reason that we've got such a thriving American community in Hong Kong, as compared to any other city in Asia, frankly, is we've had an enlightened immigration policy.
One of the best, simplest, easy to understand tax regimes in the whole world.
We're pretty good about meeting the infrastructure. We've got a great airline, Cathay Pacific, based here. We've got telecom is very good, the roads. We have all that.
The main thing that Hong Kong has is an entrepreneurial spirit that is really remarkable and something that you don't see really in as many places in the world.
Hong Kong people are, they're big city people. They're busy. They have to get around, but they're really generous.
Hong Kong still excels at change and it still has that traditional resilience. It's in the DNA of the place.
When I go home to the U.S., I have sensory deprivation because the phone isn't ringing and the emails aren't flying around and everybody's asleep very early. I have to come back to Hong Kong because it's a way of life that's just it's extremely exciting and something that's really hard to duplicate.